Hello and welcome. This is the Gamer 2.0, and today we're going to be starting out Alpha Protocol. This is one of my favorite RPGs from around the year of 2010 or so, and I absolutely loved this game when it first came out. So I'm going to go ahead and start up the new game, and we're going to do it for normal for now. And here we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick what our history is for our character. So I'm actually going to do the recruit just because this is more of a difficult option, just because you don't really start out with anything, whereas everything else you kind of get a few extra points right off the bat to start with. But with the recruit you actually get some extra options that you get to kind of play with in the dialogue, and you also get access to basically everything that you could want to do, but you just don't start out with any real points to begin the game with. So as we can see, my AP is 0, but we do have a lot of different things that we can kind of select on what we want to do. So for this game, I typically like to go a little bit more stealth and some more of the tech skills, just because they kind of benefit you a little bit in the long run. You can do any of the types of weaponry that you'd like. I'd kind of partial more to the pistols, just because you can get I think a little bit more silenced weapons for that. But overall, just kind of doing like hand-to-hand and tech skills and stealth are pretty much my go-tos for this game. So let me see here. I don't think I can actually purchase. Yeah, I can't purchase any ranks right now. So I'm gonna go ahead, commit the change. Let's start the game.
If anyone is to blame for these events, Mr. Thornton, it is you. Alpha Protocol began here, after all.
They drugged me? Great. Now I'm gonna fail the next drug screening test. They could have just asked me to close my eyes.
Alright, so I really just kind of enjoy this game. So I am using a controller for this entire game. And for some reason it looks like it does have a little bit of drift going on.
Good. You're awake. wasn't sure how long you'd be under. Those tranquilizers wore off fast.
Ugh. Oh, I think I'm still coming down.
What?
Ugh, never mind. Just clearing my head.
The dose was pretty strong. I'm surprised you're even able to stand.
I don't think we've met.
Mina. And the static on the screen is interference, not the drugs.
Too bad. Static's a good look for you. So,
Thank you. If flattery's your only weapon, you'll need a gun. And fast.
well, I don't want to wear out my welcome. All the more reason to leave.
And how do you propose to do that? You're locked in. There's a guard outside. Eventually he's going to come check on you. And when he does...
Why wait? Set off an alarm, let him know I'm awake.
What? That'll bring him running.
Saves me the trouble of hunting him down.
Activating the alarm now. Hope you know what you're doing.
That did it.
Guess Sleeping Beauty's had enough. That you, Mike? You just hold on. I'm sending some guards to tuck you back in.
Alright, so let's go ahead and break out of this facility. But yeah, so I'm using the controller, so my character kind of runs a little bit oddly. That's probably what it's going to be. And I'm using actually a PS4 controller that I've had for a little while. But I don't know if the issue is like
You
with
need to shut off
the
the
touchpad
alarm.
on the top or what.
The panel's on the wall. Do a bypass on it.
Alright, so this is the hacking minigame. Pretty simple. It looks like you're just trying to find which circuit leads to your goal here. Alright, so it looks like you gotta find them in order. Let's see here. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Mike, careful. They probably have a guard in the lobby.
Alright, let's go ahead. And looks like we found the guard. And this is where it introduces the more stealth mechanics. I actually kind of like this just because it's one of the games where you can actually really like utilize the stealth pretty well. Every situation that you get into can actually kind of come out with you never really being seen by the enemy.
It's on.
Now we got a tranquilizer pistol. So I think the first time that I played through this, I actually picked the covert op, so the more like stealthy class. And I pretty much went through and never actually fired a weapon in that playthrough just because I wanted to do the entire thing through stealth alone. And stealth approach actually is pretty good in this game, but also going with the absolute run and gun is
Watch out
also a
for
lot of fun
cameras.
for it as
If they
well.
spot you or you destroy them, they'll sound an alarm.
Alright, let's go ahead, just sneak by the camera. And looks like we got 2 guards. First one's taken care of. Let's see if we can't take care of the second one too. Looks like he's using the computer, so let's go ahead, just sneak up behind him. So this game actually came out after the U.S. had been in the war on terror for a little while. So this game actually does kind of have a little bit of that political messaging in it as well. But it's definitely one of those kinds of games where the messaging is kind of ham-fisted, so it's not really taking itself way too seriously. But it does talk about things like corruption in the government and how they kind of treat just like the average everyday person kind of thing. So it's a pretty interesting game with some pretty interesting ideas and mechanics to it. I really like it, even though it looks like you really kind of can't find it for purchase anymore, depending on like where you look. I know Steam, you can't really find it.
Now we got you.
Alright, so let's pick the locks. So I actually like this lockpicking mini game just because you're trying to find the sweet point in the tumblers. Which I think is a little bit more fun than what we kind of see with like Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, things like that. Don't get me wrong, the lockpicking minigames for those are pretty simple, but it's nice to kind of have a little bit more of like a realistic style of approach to it.
Any sign of our new arrival?
No sign of him yet.
Careful, Mike. Truck coming in. And guards at the exit. Try to stay out of sight if you can.
Alright, so let's see if we can't take the stealth approach to this. Looks like that guard's not paying attention, but I'm gonna see if I can't wait for him to actually walk back over towards the truck so that I can kind of just get a quick drop on him. Looks like I got a little too excited on that one, but that guy's down, so let's go ahead, head over to the ladder. And looks like it's not going to let me climb it. Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and climb on up. And looks like there are no more guards up here, so I should be able to just kind of make my way over in this direction with no real issue. And let's see here. So I could take out the other guards, but I'm just gonna kind of leave them for now and head over towards the mission objective. Looks like we got oh, alright, I remember this minigame. Alright, so basically you're trying to find the two codes in the system. Alright, so let's see if we can't do this one. Alright, so it's all time based, so let's see if we can't. Alright, and where is, there it is, alright.
End of the line, Mike. Give it up.
I'm gonna wait for the guard to come back. I'm gonna do a quick takedown on him once he comes back over in this direction. And hopefully not have to deal with too much after that. Because I think this might be the end of the tutorial.
That's interesting.
Mike, stay where you are. Don't.
All right, Mike, that's enough.
That's enough? I think that's my line. What the hell's going on? Why did you drug me?
We need to get the location of this facility confidential, especially if you got kidnapped and questioned.
Is this place hidden?
Very. Not only does this place not exist, but places that think they know about this place, well, they don't exist either.
That's a little confusing.
Hell of a lot easier than politics.
Let me guess. You're not done hazing me yet.
Yep, I'm gonna ask you some questions, run you through some more tests, then you and I can talk. Face to face. That make you feel better?
It depends on the tests, I guess.
Well, then I guess it depends on how you do on the test then. Starting with this one. I've been reading and rereading your dossier. Although with your experience, it's more like a pamphlet. Fresh out of Langley, we had to wipe behind your ears before shipping you over.
I think I've got potential, sir, and I'm anxious to prove
We'll
it.
see. If you gain more experience in the field, you may want to specialize further. But we can leave that until you've got some missions under your belt. That's it. Now I'm gonna let you out of the pen here and meet the rest of the crew.
I'd prefer an assignment, not a meet and greet.
How about you earn it first? And that means following orders, got it? The rest of the crew will take it from here. They'll be running you through the basics of weapons, gadgets, and espionage tactics. When you're cleared on the basics, come find me for your assignment. I won't lie to you, Mike. It's a big one, and dangerous. But I think you're the man for the job. Make the rounds. I'll see you soon.
Great. Just like high school. Take some tests, then chat with the guidance counselor about my future.
Alright, so it looks like we got ourselves a level up here. So I've got a total of 10 points. So as we can see over on the right hand side, the cost for each upgrade is listed there. So we have the stealth, and as you kind of level up in the stealth, you can get kind of different perks for it. So with stealth, I think one of the higher end perks is that you basically get a second chance at stealth. So if someone detects you, you kind of turn invisible for a second or two, and basically it allows you to kind of get an additional chance at a takedown on those enemies. So let me see here. So I'm probably gonna do 1 point into stealth for now, and then a point into technical aptitude, and I'm gonna save that 1 extra point for the next level up. Actually, do I want sabotage instead? Yeah, I think sabotage is going to be a little bit better. So we're going to do stealth and sabotage. And okay, so I got the aggressive perk, which is bonus to my unarmed attacks. Alright, looks like everything looks good. So we're going to go ahead and confirm the changes.
Big ass screen.
No weapons past this point.
So with the recruit background, this is basically just you are the absolute like greenest of the green people that just kind of came out of the academy. So you don't really know what's going on. You don't really know proper procedures and everything. So as you go through the game, you'll have a lot of options of just kind of like saying, well, like I don't really understand what's going on, kind of thing. Which is actually kind of funny for this style of game because there's a lot of dialogue, and whenever you pick the recruit option, it just kind of gives you that like I have no idea what's currently going on kind of feeling to it.
Probably want to change. Go on. Your gear's in the lockers.
Alright, so let's go ahead and customize the character. stick with fair. And just stick with short hair. Beard. I don't want to give him anything that looks basically too experienced, just because he's going to be just kind of like the new recruit kind of guy, so soul patch is fine. For a hat, it's just no hat. No eyewear, and just give him some brown eyes. There we go.
Orientation's not mandatory. You can turn around and go back to Westridge right now. Although that might make him upset.
You might want to take it a little easier when you escape next time.
Hey, I just knocked people out. I didn't kill anybody. There we go. So, let's see what we got here. So it looks like we have some background information for some of the different parts of the government and kind of what's currently going on. Other than some personal emails here. Alright. So let's see, what else do we have that we can do? So we'll do gadget orientation. I haven't played this game in like 10 years, so...
Mikey, be with you in a moment. I'm just setting some things up here. I'm Sean Darcy. I'm going to be running you through tech orientation.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks.
Happy to be here. All right, then.
Just busting your chops, new guy. Don't worry about it. You and me should get along fine, even after this. I'm glad you finally showed up. Thought you might have gotten lost on the way here. Or were too busy beating up some more guards.
Neither. Just surveying the area, actually. Checking out the facility.
Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, not a good idea. Hitting the guards, I mean. The ones here have a lot of time on their hands, and that means a lot of time to hold grudges.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wasn't expecting to be drugged and attacked.
A good agent's ready for anything, Mikey. But enough chit-chat. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Well, you do. I'm mostly here as an observer. I'll be doing your evaluation, too.
What's that out there? A used car lot?
A target range for you. For me, more like a shooting gallery. Head out the door there and we'll get started.
All right, then.
Open the locker and equip yourself. If you use them all, just come back and grab some more. All right, everyone's favorite. Grenades. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on. Start checking them. They're concussion rounds, so don't be skittish. They sting, not kill. All right, now how about something more challenging? Try a ricochet to hit the target behind the wall. Lob it behind the target and use the wall for a hook shot. Now, try and get one through the window. Now for some fireworks. Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank. Never get tired of that one. Now, see that electronic lock there? Use your EMP grenade to shut it down. Can save you time in the field. It's shut down. No more lock. All right, see that locker there?
Well, let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
Nice. And just in time.
Hey, Darcy, open up.
Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while. You know those guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush or just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
Just give me first shot at him.
Spread out. Watch for devices.
Hey! Hey, Thornton! Wait up. I just want to talk to you. Sneaky bastard.
Trying to get back to the medical bay, huh?
Alright. So I don't remember 100% on everything I can do in this game. So, let's see here. What is the sound generator gonna do? Can I just kill him?
Man, the doc's gonna be pissed.
Guess so.
All right, all done. Head on up, Mike. I'll give you a breakdown on your performance.
So, Mikey, you did all right on the basic run.
So I lost points for taking damage.
You looking to give it another shot, Mikey?
Let's try it again, see if I can't get a better score this time.
Sounds good to me.
Just head into the range and we'll get to it, Mikey.
All right, then. Tell your team to get ready.
Open the locker and equip yourself. If you use them all, just come back and grab some. All right, everyone's favorite. Grenades. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on. Start checking them. They're concussion rounds, so don't be skittish. They sting, not kill. All right, now how about something more challenging? Try a ricochet to hit the target behind the wall. Lob it behind the target and use the wall for a hook shot. Now, try and get one through the window. Now for some fireworks. Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank. Never get tired of that one. Now, see that electronic lock there? Use your EMP grenade to shut it down. Can save you time in the field. It's shut down. No more lock. All right, see that locker there?
Well, let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
Nice, and just in time.
Hey, Darcy, open up.
Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while. You know those guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush or just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
Just give me first shot at him.
Spread out. Watch for devices.
Hey, Thornton! Wait up.
The doc's gonna be pissed. All right, all done. Head on up, Mike. I'll give you a breakdown on your performance.
Alright, that one should be much better because I think I did everything quicker and it didn't take any damage.
So, Mikey, you did all right on the basic run.
There we go. Yeah, that's way better.
You know, that performance wasn't half bad. Almost as good as my record. How about we up the stakes? Take this to the big leagues.
What do you have in mind?
Alright, me and the guards, who you already met when you woke up, pooled our petty cash. And we'd like to make you a little bet.
Alright, I'm listening.
It's a rematch, on our terms. It's simple. Disable all the alarms and escape the area in the time provided. And you take home the winnings. If you lose, you'll owe us. Got it?
Sounds good to me.
Just head into the range and we'll get to it, Mikey.
Alright then. Tell your team to get ready.
So here we are.
Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and end it there for now. We'll go ahead and we'll pick up this little challenge that he's got for us next time. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you so choose. And I look forward to seeing you all next time.